Hey, boys and girls, it's Mrs. Greffa, live from my house in Fairfield, New Jersey. I'm going to read to you today The Cool Bean by Eastlake's favorite author, Jory and Pete Oswald. I know we've all enjoyed The Good Egg and The Bad Seed. Well, today we're going to read The Cool Bean. So we're going to see what this guy right here is up to in this book. I hope as you're listening to me, you're having a good day, and we hope to see you soon back at Eastlake. Enjoy the book. Watch out! Here comes the cool beans. The cool beans. The name of our school in this book is the Beanside Elementary School. Oh yeah, check out how they move. Look at the way they swagger. Notice their sunglasses. Yow. The cool beans are known all over school from house to house across town, even beyond county lines. In the olden days, last year, we were all one big pot of beans. We were a mixed bag, but somehow it worked. Yep, those were the good old days. And then we stopped seeing each other as much. That's just how it is sometimes. You spend less time together, even though you're not quite sure why. I watched as the beans that I knew so well, the beans from my own pod, became the cool beans. And they were so cool. One of them could play the guitar cool. One of them could draw the best superheroes cool. One of them could jump higher than any bean I'd ever known. Me, well, I mostly stayed the same. Sure, I made some small changes. I wore sunglasses, his Ray Beans. Too big. I slicked my hair back. Too slick. I strutted around. I swaggered. Uh-oh, what's that? Looks like a banana peel. I was still picked last for everything. Even the squirrel got picked first. My clothes never seemed to fit. I snorted when I laughed. I walked into stuff. I was an uncool bean for sure. I started thinking of myself as just a common bean with no special skills. I couldn't compete, so I didn't even try. I'd never be a cool bean now. It seemed like there were two types of beans in the world. There were the cool beans and beans like me. And there they are at Lagoon Beach. Did you know beans are legumes? That's what kind of food they are. The days all blended together. I lived my life, and things were just okay. I took tests, I ate lunches, and mostly I kept to myself. The cool beans continued being cool. I mean, sure, I miss them a lot, But it's not like I was going to say anything. I felt like all the coolness had gotten in the way of our friendship. And that's how it went until one day. I was in the cafeteria. I dropped my lunch on my loafers. Oh no, not again. But then something sort of miraculous happened. Out of nowhere, one of the cool beans helped me clean it up. He didn't even say anything. He just gave me a nod. And that was it. Later, I was out on the playground. I had tripped and scraped my knee and maybe cried a little. Everybody saw it. Another one of the cool beans came to my side, and without a word, he dusted me off. That afternoon, I was sitting in class. I wasn't really paying attention. I didn't really notice, but our teacher had called on me. Everybody stared. I sat there in silence. Nobody said anything. And then, everybody just laughed at me. That was it. After today, I was officially a has-been. Doesn't feel good to get laughed at, does it, boys and girls? But then some of the cool beans stood up and came over to me. Everybody watched. She leaned in close and whispered, "Hey, the teacher asked you to read from page 32. Then she gave me a quick wink and went back to her seat. It was a small gesture, sure, but it was also everything. Boys and girls, sometimes the kindest little gesture can mean so much. I walked home with a goofy smile on my face. I smiled all the way through dinner. That day made all the difference. It was a day that could have been really bad, if not for the kindness of a few cool beans. It gave me a shred of confidence. That shred of confidence has continued to grow. Somebody had my back. A few somebodies. After that, I just started hanging out with the cool beans again. How have you been? Get it? How have you been? Not all the time, but sometimes. At lunch, after school, even on the weekends. Throughout all of this, I realized it's not about how you look or any of that other silly stuff. It's about a wink or a nod or a smile at just the right moment. It's about dusting somebody off, helping them up again, and pointing them in the right direction. You need a hand? Yes, please. Now that's cool. Boys and girls, I hope that you enjoyed the cool bean. I hope that everyone is healthy and safe, and we'll get to see each other soon.